My name is Nick Doman. I'm the co-founder and co-CEO of Ocean Bottle and Ocean Co.
My name is Lisa Hayes and I'm the Finance Director of Ocean Bottle. I'm responsible for working capital management and cash flow forecasting.
And we're on one mission, and that is to stop plastic from flowing into our ocean. And we do that by collecting plastic in the global south in areas like Indonesia, Philippines, India, Kenya, Egypt, Ghana, Brazil. Cash is critical for Ocean Bottle because we have huge stock requirements. We've got stock in China, Europe, UK and US, which means that we have many SKUs. So all that stock really means that we have to be very tight on our cash to make sure that we can afford our operating expenses here in the UK. To have a really close grasp of where our cash is at any one moment and how we can better utilise it is incredibly important to us. Not only, if we do have cash lying around, we can put it in treasury, but we have to use our cash to grow.
Before Agicap, everything for us was on spreadsheet and it was a very manual process and it took time to really understand the full picture. I present to the board and by the time I was presenting, it was out of date. Everything was much slower, not necessarily accurate, whereas now I have full confidence in that everything's coming from integrated systems such as Xero and our banking system. What Agicap offers over an FP&A solution is a bespoke cash management tool, which means I can go into granular detail on my cash flow and also scenario plan into the future. We did a cash flow forecast using Agicap for a whole year using our new budget. I was able to put in scenarios of our revenue dropping by 10%, 25%, and to see what impact that would have on our cash flow. That was a great sensitivity for me to be able to present to management as part of our budget pack. Agicap is the ideal way to provide transparency between the finance team and the CEO because we can provide real-time information on clear, concise dashboards.
I make much better decisions now with Agicap than I did when we only had an accounting software system, because it allows us to have a much better oversight of our cash and how much we can afford to invest in our high ROI decisions throughout the year. And that will of course allow us to grow much faster through the years. The advantage that Agicap gives to us over our competitors is that we are allowed to really utilise as much of our cash position as we can. And in a really cash-strapped environment that we exist in today, that's everything.